Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. We are still drafting March of the Machine here on the channel, and I feel like we're learning quite a bit about the format. What's good, what's not, what to do, what not to do, all that kind of stuff, and things are going well. I hope you're enjoying the format. I'm relatively enjoying it. There are moments where it's up, moments where it's down, but it isn't that the true with every format. So it's been a good time, but before we get into it, a little bit of housekeeping. Check out the description for a link to the Daily Draft Patreon page if you feel like giving back to the channel anyway. It is as little as one singular US dollar per month for access to the Daily Draft Discord and early access to content, with more reward tiers coming soon. If the Patreon isn't something that you are willing to donate your money towards, a subscription to the channel is absolutely free for you, and that's totally fine as well. Both are completely optional, up to you, but I would love your consideration for the growth of the channel. Thanks so much for your consideration, and we're going to go ahead and dive right into Pack 1 Pick 1 today. All right, and here we go, and this looks to be like one of the fun ones. Here is Garuda. Pack 1 Pick 1. Is it worth it? Is it worth it to companion Garuda? Well, this card is busted, even if we don't companion it. So we can look to try to companion. So we're going to have to only even mana values. I think this is better than Obosh as far as companion goes, because you can survive with a few 2-drops. You know, Aetherblade Agent, Drug Recycler, Traumatic Revelation. All these could wheel, which could go well with Garuda. Is it the responsible pick? Not necessarily, but today could just be a fun day for us. Blight Reaper Thala goes very well with Garuda. It's a 2-drop, and it's probably singularly the best card in this pack anyway. So whether or not I had this in my pile, I probably would be taking this anyway. There's a Gloomfang Mauler, but we couldn't consider that if we wanted a companion. But we're just going to go ahead and take the Blight Reaper Thala. It's just by far and away the best card in that pack. So let's see if we can companion for the first time since early access when we companioned Yorion, which I think is a little easier to companion here. Garuda is going to be a little bit difficult, but we'll see. We'll see if we can do it. I won't be 100% married to it. I'm going to at least try more than 50% to try to make it happen, because Omnath. I think this is mana value of 5, because the Phyrexian mana does count as something. Okay, so we've got Renata, which is okay. We've got Aetherblade Agent, which goes well with the Thalid and is also an even mana value. I'd love to do an Omnath deck one day, but not with Garuda. So I think we're giving up a little bit of power by not taking Overgrown Pest or Renata, but not a lot, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to take the Agent and stay on the even path here. Kahira is not exactly the companion you want to look at here. So if we didn't have Garuda, I'd probably take Etched Familiar here, but there's an argument for Temporal Cleansing being just as good, if not better, of a pick than Etched Familiar. It's an even mana cost. It's got 4, so it's definitely playable here. So we'll go ahead and just take the Temporal Cleansing. It's also got Convoke, so it could be cast for cheaper. Okay, so this... honestly, this pack isn't great for really anyone. The Shapecraft is whatever. I might just take Scoured Barrens here. Could also take the Prankster as a 2-drop. We're not locked into blue-black by any stretch, but we could just see. Maybe we need to splash around. We can go ahead and take the Scoured Barrens here. I really just do want to make this happen. You know what? Sometimes I like to say that my job is to burn my gems so you don't have to. That's what I'm here to do. So I draft enough that I can I can do things like this. Whereas it may not be, if you only get one draft a week or less, it may not be the most advantageous thing to do to try to make this happen. But that's what I'm here to do. So this is an interesting pick between Tidal Terror and Tranquil Cove. If we really let our mana help us out here by getting into white too. We have more options of cards we could take. Now, Tidal Terror is good, and probably a card I would want in my deck, but I think the mana is going to be pretty important for us here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. Here's a Rona. It's not great. I mean, it's either that or like Bladed Battle Fan, Negate, or Shapecraft. But Rona's got 4 mana value, and it's a fine enough card. Interesting. Okay, so Invasion, I don't think I'm going to take. Ichor Drinker would be good. Herbology Instructor, I think, is the best card here. There's also a Disturbing Conversion, which might just be fine for us. I mean, there's a Protocol Knight, but whatever on that. I'll take the Disturbing Conversion here. And wow, I listed all 3 of these black cards in pack 1, and every single one of them came back. That's crazy. You know what? I'm going to take Traumatic Revelation over Aetherblade Agent 2. That could be wrong, but I've really liked this card. And we're going to definitely be a little bit more defensive with this deck. We're just going to wait till we hit Gyruda. Would not mind... Oh, I was going to say, I wouldn't mind playing a copy of the 3 mana. Get a thing back from your yard, but then we couldn't companion this, so... It may not work, but we'll be okay. So far, it's working. You'll know by the end of this draft whether or not Gyruda is worth companioning, and whether or not I win, that's secondary. Alright, Jungle Hollow. There's only a singular even mana cost here. We don't have any other knights. So I think I'm just going to land on the Jungle Hollow. And right now, we have outs to kind of take a lot of different colors to help us out here. The Gloomfang Mauler is probably the best card in that pack and a decent pick, but it's a late overgrown pest. I'm just going to go ahead and take the knight here, though, because I think this is what's happening here today. I think Gyruda is what's happening. Shapecraft is a card we could play. Negate is a card we could play. Let's see what we find in pack 2. Rona is a 2-drop. So is Deadly Derision. So is Wrath. These are all great cards here. But I love Rona. This card is very good. Every time my opponent plays it, I feel like I have to kill it. So I'm taking Rona here. 2, 4, 6. Looking pretty good in the 2-drop slot if we need to. I mean, I would like to take a Deadly Derision, and I really hope I end up with at least one of them. But gosh, Rona is just so good. Okay, so we have Stasis Field, Invasion of Vryn, and Oculus Whelp here. I think I'll take the Invasion of Vryn. This card seems fine. The format has proven to be slow enough that the front of this might just be worth it. And God forbid we ever flip this, cast Gyruda, and copy Gyruda. That's effectively game over. No, we're not playing Complete the Circuit. So we'll take the Invasion here and see what else we can get. Another or Temporal Cleansing or 2 would be pretty good. Would love a Deadly Derision, like I said, but getting a little late for that. Okay, Temporal Cleansing, not bad, not bad. It's one of the only cards we could play here. Got a Consuming Aetherborn as well, and if that wheels, maybe we play it, but definitely taking the Cleansing here. Protocol Knight could be good if we pick up a couple of 2-drop knights. I'm hoping to not main deck these couple of cards here. Everything else looks fine for now. Okay, interesting. What is this one? Wow, that's a busted card. It's only got 4 defense, too. So there's a Cosmic Hunger, but again, we're not really looking to... we don't have tons of creatures that are going to be great at biting, so probably just an unexciting Dreg Recycler here. Green is definitely open from this side. We've established that, but we have no green cards and just a singular Jungle Hollow, so we'll take a Tidal Terror here. It's good with Gyruda because if we flip it, we can put it right onto the battlefield. And everything else... Everything else is fine. Missed a couple of vanquishes here, but we did get an Invasion of Rin and a Tidal Terror over them, so that's not too bad. Or maybe we got the cleansing over the vanquishes. I do like vanquish in the format, but still haven't seen many white or green cards we really need to splash. Oh, oh no, I can't take Halo Forager. I mean, I can, but I've already made so many picks that go toward Gyruda. We can't play anything here except Wary Thespian, potentially. That's upsetting. I'm going to take it anyway. I don't think I'm playing it. But we'll see here. We could just put this in the deck, but man, having access to it every single game is going to be so good. Get that companion, ooh, Final Flourish. Not a bad pickup. Love to see that. Get that companion content here on the channel for you all. Currently have 13 playables, so we need, I mean, we have 1, 2, 3 more if we need them. I guess Negate's not the end of the world with all the battles flying around here. Expedition Lookout's actually probably pretty good for us. There's another Instructor, but Expedition Lookout seems fine. Comes up the board early. Raf did wheel. I think we splashed that with our Tranquil and Scoured Barrens here. I'll take an Oculus Whelp. Hopefully don't play it. But it's another card we could play if we need to. And we have outs to take like a single colored white bomb in the last pack if we need to. Or a single pipped white bomb if we need to. I mean, the deck isn't outstanding, but again, having access to this every single game is going to be quite powerful. Aetherborn Wheel, that's fine. Currently have 4 instants and sorceries. That's not great. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a late Shauna. I think we'll get there. Currently have 16, so we need 7 more out of the last pack. I think we can do that. Glistening Deluge. Can't play that. If I open like a Boonbringer Valkyrie or something, I think I'm gonna take it and play the Halo Forager. And then go from there. But we didn't, so we have the option of Oculus Whelp, Bloodfell Caves, but no red to splash. There's another Traumatic Revelation and an Invasion of Eldraine. How good are we going to be at flipping battles? Not great, to be honest. So I kind of have to, if I take this, I kind of have to hope or think that I'm never going to flip it. 4 mana, target opponent discards 2 cards. That might be good enough, but with a Traumatic Revelation, I think I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Maybe we wheel the battle. Invasion of Lorwyn. We do have a Jungle Hollow. Wicked Slumber is also good. Nezumi Informant, Order the Mirror would both be fine. I wonder if Invasion of Lorwyn is good. Put a creature from among them. Okay, so Gyruda can't flip into this, but I think this will be good. We need some more interaction here. Darn. some good cards that we could take, like Emoti, Vat Keeper, and Huntmaster, but I think we might be on another Title Terror. And maybe we wheel Assimilate Essence or Dreg Recycler here. The Essence might not be bad to play in this deck, to be honest, but I'll go ahead and take a second Title Terror. So either Dina or another Invasion of Vryn. I don't know if I want to play two of these. And this card just doesn't fit in the format. So I'll take another Invasion of Vryn, but we'll see. Tetsuko is a good one. Nezumi Freewheeler is also a good one. What do we have with Tetsuko? The 1/1's off of this. This is a 1/1. This is a 1/3. This is a 1/3. I think Tetsuko seems pretty good here. Another Temporal Cleansing. Okay. Okay. That's good. Can't play any of this, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, Wary Thespian, like, I don't think we're splashing much more than just the invasion here. Another cleansing, too. I guess we take the cleansing over another Traumatic Revelation? Two of these is probably fine, right? Pick 9, so this did wheel. I suppose we could play another one of these. Again, we're stalling out the game here, so. Order of the Mirror, just a random 2-drop. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're actually going to have cuts to make here. That's going to be interesting. Alright, well we got there with Companioning Gyruda. So, that's pretty nice. We'll see how well it works out for us. Hope we get to at least cast it once. That's the goal, right? And the good thing with Gyruda is you play a 2-drop, you put him into hand on turn 3, and then on turn 4 you either play a 4-drop or 2 2-drops. So, the curve is usually fine with this. Do we have white here? Yeah, we have Raph. Right? Yeah, there he is. I was like, where'd he go? So yeah, I think playing all these lands is probably fine too. Currently have 7 instants and sorceries. That's not great. Gonna need to cut 2 cards. Okay, we can do that. Alright. Actually, don't have to cut because he goes over here. So just cut 1 card. And I think it's probably just an Invasion of Vryn. And this is probably just the deck then, right? Double Conversion. Lookout is fine. These are all fine. I mean, the Recycler is whatever. Yeah, I mean, everything else here is fine, I guess. It's not outstanding. We have 3 sources for Raph and 2 sources for Invasion of Lorwyn. Now with Double Conversion, milling ourselves. We have to be a little bit careful with our double green source, but yeah, we have a lot of way to loot too with Rona and Vryn. So not a lot, but I mean 2 ways to loot. So either of these 2 cards can help us pitch the invasion if we find out we can't cast it later. But yeah, this looks like the deck, a first companion of Gyruda in the format. So again, burning my gems so you don't have to. See you in game 1. All right, so we have like 15 2-drops in this deck, and yet we were given 3 6s and a 4, and no black. Yeah, I don't think we can keep that. Okay. I guess we have no guarantee we'll ever find a white for Raph. Or would I rather just get rid of, like, Rona? Because on turn 4, I'm probably playing Cleansing. Also, this is a pretty good curve. Thal it on 2, and then transform it on 3. It's probably more responsible to put back Wrath here. But I'm going to go ahead and throw back Rona. I guess I should have played an island in case I top deck a plains, but... So I could cast the Revelation, try to find their bomb here, but I think I'm going to play the 2-drop. They don't have interaction. Overgrown Pest. Okay, so I'm just going to transform this now. Use all of our mana. And then next turn, we have options with the fact that this has Convoke. We'll see what they play. Order of the Mirror, that's okay. Now we're in a weird spot without drawing a land here. I could cast the Cleansing, double Convoke, and I still can't afford to do another thing, so that's probably not the play. I could remove something with Final Flourish. I could cast the Revelation, see what's in their hand, which might... They're about to get to 5 mana here, so I want to make sure I can get rid of something good. Wicked Slumber and Temporal Cleansing. Okay. So if they transform this, it becomes a 3/3. Maybe hit for 5. We have removal, so... Gonna need to stall out this game a little bit as we hit our land drops here. There we go. I think I can successfully do that by casting, cleansing, convoking both. Well, actually, I can cast, like, Tetsuko, still attack here. And it blocks the pest well enough. What do they have? The thing they have has to be this. Because this has convoke, but they can't convoke anything, so... So they have an instant of sorts. Don't know what it is. There it is. I don't think we can attack. We have to hold... Well, no. Well, something's getting removed anyway. No matter what. So, I may as well get the points in now while I can. And now... Now they've got removal. So we're going to have to remove their Alabaster Host here. Go to 5. What else did they draw? I don't think that's going to be good enough of a draw. So they can't cast this right now. So... 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll hold up Final Flourish here. I will also hold back Tetsuko. See if they have a combat trick. I can try to blow them out. Okay, that's fine. Alright, there's a Wrath card. Alright, things are happening now. They might just cast this to put all this down, which would be okay. We'd have to take 2. But we can cast Gyruda next turn. Let's see if they stun something. They didn't. Baral. Okay. Really hope this isn't the 6-mana counterspell thing. I'm wondering if I should just kill Baral. Nah, it doesn't seem worth it either. Alright, really hope they don't have a counterspell here. Good, there we go. Alright, what do we get? Give me something good. Alright, well, they whiffed. What do we get? A 1/1 Death Touch. Alright, well, I mean, it's something, I guess. They're still not casting this. I don't know why. They going for the kill somewhere in here? Okay, that's fine. I don't think I'm casting Consuming Aetherborn right now, because I just want to hold up the Flourish. Let's see if they try to tap down Gyruda now. I'm sure they will. I'll see what they decide. Maybe I'll do this post-combat. Although giving this lifelink is going to be very good. But yeah, it's going to be like 3 turns before we can do that. So I can... You know what? I don't think we're in a rush here, so I'm gonna... just gonna hold back. They don't have anything. Okay, so... Oh, now they have something. They have a counterspell, darn. Negate is what they had, and they get to draw for all. Okay, main deck Negate got me. Okay. can't quite do everything I want to do here. So I want to attack here, cleansing, and still draw a card off of Wrath. But I don't think I will. Let's see what their last card is. Another Wicked Slumber. Alright, so I'll trade the Aetherborn off. And then have some cleansings back, I guess. Because everything is still tapped down for another 2 attack steps for them. Tidal Terror. Okay. Guess I'll just cast that. Now we're not doing so bad here. And I just have a land. Alright, well we got there. Thanks, Garuda. Powerful deck with a couple of things going here. We just have to kind of stabilize with it. And then we're relatively okay. Alright, opponent goes first, but we have a turn 3 cleansing if we want it. Turn 4 invasion. So I think we're okay. Blue-White Knights. Alright, well, this is going to be a tough one. This deck is very good and very proactive. Alright, would I like to temporal cleansing away their Marshal here? That does slow them down quite a bit. That's a tough one. I could have just put Garuda in hand as well. Hitting this on turn 6 is nice. So they did keep it on top. I kind of thought they would. Okay. They can animate the Racer and then cast a 4-drop potentially. No, they'll just hit me. Alright. Oh, it's got Vigilance too. Not bad. Alright, Arona. I think we're playing the land. So they have something here. I don't know what it is. Why don't we see what we find off of this? We've got some time right now. Okay, well they don't have anything. Don't need a second forest, so I guess we're good to just kind of dump that here. And then we threaten to flip it. And then if we can, again, if we can flip this and copy Garuda, or even copy a Tidal Terror, like both of those are great things. Because copying Garuda, you have to sacrifice one of them, you just get 2 triggers, which is still good. Next turn, I might swamp Revelation and put Garuda in hand. This tap land is a little awkward right now. Maybe I should have just kept the forest and put away the tap land, but that's our white source, so... Okay, so this gets a stun counter. Interesting they didn't choose to attack with that. I guess they thought they were going to flip it by 3+1 there. Well, I guess this is never going to get any better. They might have one last good card here. So if I cast this, I have 3 mana left, which means Garuda, which means Plains. They're going to flip the battle, but the only way I could stop that is if I Temporal Cleansing right now? Is that... No, I can't even stop that because the Racer is going to get it. So no matter what, they're flipping this battle. I could just play like Rona, and then they don't flip it. How much does the backside of this matter? It does matter, but I can cleansing that thing here at some point. I want to see if I can get this last card out of their hand. It was fine, I guess. Because once I resolve this, it's going to be tough for them, I think. See what they top decked here. They have a 2/3 flyer now, is that right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to plan on flipping something else. Or, copying something else with the backside of that. Don't tell me you drew a counterspell. I was about to rage quit. Alright. Ooh, there we go. 3/4 flyer. Not too bad. Wait, did we miss? Oh, put a creature card from... Why did I think you can get 2? Okay, well, all of you that were screaming at me for the last 30 minutes or something. Now we're on the same page. I still picked the better one. That's okay. 2/3 defender. At least we got the 3/4. And the last time we cast it, it didn't matter. They're going to try to draw their card here. And by try, I mean successfully. There's a lot of things we can do. Let's see if they'll give us the backside of the battle. Or if they have, like, Wicked Slumber or something. Okay, so we got the battle, which means we can get 2 Tidal Terrors now. Which means we'd have to do this. What's the cost on this? 1? Could double cleansing, but I could do that next turn, and then they're effectively done at that point. So we do this, and then we copy it. And we get 2 5/6s. Yeah, so you can draw an extra card, but I don't think it's gonna really end up mattering here. He says as they play Sunfall. One, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna see what they're gonna tap with the Marshal. I fully expect them to tap something here. I'm planning on cleansing the saboteurs here at some point this turn. But I'm going to leave up just enough creatures where I can convoke. Maybe even play the agent and still convoke. What if I did this? I can play agent, but then I can't convoke out that, so if I did this, I can still convoke it out. What's the play here? A chump blocker. Okay. Oh, a traitor for the Order of the Mirror, I guess. Okay. It's fine. Drain you for an extra 1. Get rid of your flyer. You can't draw extra cards. And that's probably the game here. They shuffled it away. Or put it on the bottom, I mean. They're down to 6. And that's probably it. Alright. What a deck. I did not quite expect it to be doing this right now, but it's working out for us. Okay, we go first. Can't cast Wrath, but we do have a 2-drop we can trade with. We could put Garuda in hand on turn 3. You know what? I won't make the same mistake this time. I'll play this in case we top deck a Plains. Then I have an option. Close. The fact that it's tapped is awkward, but... Green-white. Alright, let's hope we don't get run over here. I think I'm playing Swamp Garuda in hand next turn. I know that makes Wrath like an extra turn away, but... Oh god, another one. I think I'll trade for Finn. We have cleansing for a more expensive thing here if we want it. Speaking of a more expensive thing. This is awkward. So... we play the tap land, we don't do anything. We play this, we can cleansing, but then we still, next turn, just have to play a tap land. But we're not under the pressure of Polukranos anymore? If we play the tap land, we're guaranteed Garuda on 6 with these 2 lands here. I think I can take a hit here. It's just 1. Lighted Burgeoning. And Blade Master. I don't need more lands, I can tell you that. So if I played a land, played Wrath, I can still convoke out Cleansing here. And then next turn we play Garuda and we mill their Polukranos when they put it on top. So it kind of gets rid of it for good. I guess that's what we're doing here. See if they put it on top. They did, which means unless they have a way to draw a card this turn, we're just going to mill it. Unfortunately, it has an odd mana cost. If it was even, we'd get to steal it, which would be insane. Invasion of Muruganda. So they get to kill our Wrath and hit it for 3. And it flips into like a big fat 8/8 or something? Oh, 4/4. Okay. Oh, they're just going to ignore it. Interesting. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's do this. Mill away your Pelugranos. And what are our options? Sisay, Lookout, Blight Reaper Thallid. Not great options. But the Thallid's not awful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't pump this twice. So we still have blocks here. Alright, so they're going wide. Not an awful draw. That means I can do this without having to pay life now. And now we wait. Hope they don't top deck their pacifism or something. Or freaking Elish Norn. Alright, well, that's GG, I suppose. Yeah, I don't think we have a way to permanently get rid of that yet. Good God. Why does this card exist? Freaking Elish Norn. Well, we're not winning this game no matter what. So. Oh, and then it just straight dies after after we jump with it too. All right, well I'm done here. Nothing we did mattered. 'Tis the story of March of the Machine more often than not. Okay, opponent goes first, but we've got all of our colors and a couple of 2s here, so we've got things we can do. No, I might want to do... What am I playing on 2? Probably Tetsuko, so I'll play this here. Followed by Forest Tetsuko, I suppose. And then I guess I just trade. Yeah, now I have to trade if they go to attack that. Yeah, okay. Now I think I'm disturbing conversioning when they attack with Wary Thespian onto here, if they do. Because this is flash, so I can eat that. Which means I could just do this. And then pass here. Really don't want them to flip this. Herbology Instructor, okay. And a really good card in Norn's Inquisitor. Well, gotta do something. So... Oof. They have Sunfall. Oh no. At least we know they have Sunfall, but oh no, that card is too good. And I couldn't get it with this, so alright, well, that means we're just gonna be trading off like crazy here. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. They chose to do nothing. Okay, so... God, Sunfall is so bad. We have 3 cleansings, so if they ever do decide to fire it off, we can just kill their like their 10/10 incubator with one of our cleansings. Played against Elish Norn, followed by Sunfall. It's going to be tough here. Nope, nope, don't want to do that. Just want to trade. And a 5/5 hexproof. Alright, well this is tough. This is gonna probably be a loss here. Oh, target of abilities. So it can be the target of spells. Huh. I don't know how to get out of this, because they have the trump card in their hand, so if we ever stabilize, they just, they go ahead again. And in order to stabilize, we have to cast our removal spells. Do we chump so they don't get a 4/4 flyer here? Probably so, because I think we're... Oh, they're ignoring it. That's weird, but okay. And then the post-combat Sentinel. Listen, a land would be nice. I mean, I could cycle this. It's probably worth it. Make sure I can cast it next turn. And now... So just put it here. And if we're able to cast Gyruda and bait out their Sunfall, then we have the cleansing to clean up their incubate tokens. So at least there's that. See what we hit here. A Rona. Alright, so they're probably going to want to cast Sunfall here. So I'm going to hold this land so we can eventually bring back Rona, and then we'll cleansing away their thing, and then it's kind of a top deck war. They're going to incubate 9. Oh, they're also a land away, so they can't even do it yet. Trying to surveil a land in by hitting us with the Thespian. Sure, you can hit me for -5. Okay. So, like I mentioned, we've got the answer. Something I can do is play Raph. No, I can't do all of that. I want to draw the card, but oh well. No way to do that, I guess. Alright, is this going to be a rare game where a Sunfall loses? They still have this on the battlefield, so that's not great for us. Again, still holding on this land. When we draw our second one, we're just going to bring back Rona. So, I'm just going to go ahead and flip this. Streetwise Negotiator. Yeah, that's good against our Mind Stinger here. We could also just activate this. Which lets us get in and draw more cards. Yeah, that's fine. Another cleansing. Yeah, still don't need to play the land here. We're not under pressure. Now, if they attack the battle, I think I'm blocking. I think I have to block. Can't let them get a Sarah Angel. Oh, never mind. Now I'd be chumping. Ooh, alright. Well, that happened quickly. That happened quickly. Okay. Yeah, good for you, I guess. I have to take 6 like this, but we still have 2 more things in hand. They're probably putting that on top. Yeah, they did. Don't think I can afford to be tapping my creatures right now. So I can transform and still do cleansing, but like... Cleansing isn't great right now. So we know they're casting Invasion here. So my plan is to animate this and block here. Because that's all they're going to have. They're going to draw one more card, though. Guess I could have flipped this, but that doesn't do much right now. This has been a really tough game. Good game either way, win or lose. It's been a good one. They've gained like 15 life this game from various sources. That's probably going to have to be cleansed. Nope, because then I'm dead. Is that an elf? It's a troll. Okay. This might have to be our ticket to victory here. Once they play this, I'm going to have to hold it for that. Seven mana left. There's 7 cards left in deck here. So they play the Hermit. We kill it. Can they transform it right now? No. Yep, now they can. We're at 5. Gosh. Six cards left. So if they remove one of these, like if they remove Rona, we can still trade with one of these and not have this flip. We have to start trying to put a little bit of pressure here. Double block. Yeah. Maybe it was worth holding that back there so we can activate Wrath next turn. Okay. I really need this thing. Just gotta hope they don't have anything here. Alright, they didn't. Okay, so we get like a 10-10 or whatever. An 8-8, I guess. Can we get over the hump? It's going to be a close one. Depends on what their last couple of top decks are here. Lands do help us from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could still cast this. There we go. Jeez, what a grindy game. Wow, what a grindy game. We still managed to get there. We played through a Sunfall and still got the win. Not often you could say that in this format. Okay, we go first with 2 good 2-drops, but no black mana to cast it. We do have kind of a removal spell, though. This is rough, and obviously this could very much backfire. If I didn't have a conversion here, I would not be keeping this at all. But we've got black card, we've got swamps and stuff in the deck. Well, it would be fine. Yeah, it'd be fine. Famous last words, he says. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well they're ramping and we are stuck. So oh no, and I have to discard a card. Oops. Alright. Well, I mean, gotta save ourselves. Protect ourselves a little bit. Oh, hello, Omnath. So if I play the Lookout, I can't convoke this still, so yeah, I guess I guess they gotta put Omnath on top and we just have to cleansing it twice probably. This hand has not worked out for us, unfortunately. Not at all. Oh, each player mills 2 cards. Oh, okay. Well then, goodbye, Onmath. Oof. Forgot about that. Still no black. In 15 cards, we have no black source yet. Oh, hi, a white source. Okay, go ahead. They don't have anything in hand either. So we're just having a staring battle. So cleansing plus this conversion here is a pretty good combo. Same thing with cleansing plus Gyruda. If we put back a good even cost card, we could steal it. Man, they're flooding too. Okay, that's fine. Just trying to push a damage, I guess? We are getting taunted. 18 cards and we haven't found black source yet. Okay, go ahead, I guess. Tidal Terror. Yeah, that'll probably have to eat our combo here. Good God. If I pay the Convoke, I could still cast Conversion if I need to. Like if they play a good card and I want to just mill their Tidal Terror here. So, and I just have to take 1 damage to do it, so I'll just do that. Alright, now we get a free Title Terror. Off the top of their deck. Whoa. Or we could take Kroxan Kunaros. Vigilance, Menace, Lifelink, ETBs or attacks, exile 5 cards from your graveyard, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. We can get... Yeah, we can get a Title Terror as well. Oh my god, guys, this is ridiculous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we get back a Title Terror. So we just cast 6 mana, create a 6/6, a 6/6, and a 5/6. One of them has Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink, and we still can't find a black source in 25 cards. This is wild. Decline this time. Okay, what are we doing? We have 1 swamp in our top 25 cards. And it got milled. Alright. Oh, hi! It's been a while. Now I can mill 5 and get back exile 5 and get back Tetsuko here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't be mad at me for winning this way. They put this card in their deck. It's not my fault. I'm the one that gets to play with it. I guess I should be playing around a Wrath here, but I kind of am by activating that. Man, we didn't find a single black source until our 26th card in our library, and we still managed to win that game. That was just wild. Alright, we go first. We have all of our colors except blue, but this kind of gives us blue. We have Drag Recycler on too, so we've got options here. We can do some stuff. Or do we play Traumatic Revelation on 2? Yeah, because I'm probably just putting Garuda in my hand on 3, so let's see what we're dealing with here. Rouse Reinforcements, Angelic Intervention, Core Halberd, and Good God, Boonbringer Valkyrie. That's why you put this card in your deck, folks, because this card is stupid. Yeah, it's going to be mana efficient here. Put Garuda in my hand. They can hit me for 2 if they want. Alright, I can kill that in response. And if I don't need to... Actually, yeah, if they try to transform this and don't leave up Angelic Intervention, I could kill it. And if not, then I'll go ahead and cycle the Title Terror here. Ah, now they just play Core Halberd Equip. Okay, they didn't leave up Angelic Intervention, so that's good. So I need to use Final Flourish now while I can. I could use it to kill the Historian, or I could just kill this so it doesn't turn into a 3/3 flyer. Next turn, we are probably cycling and casting... Now I don't know what we're doing. So, I think the best way to win this game is going to be... and then also pay this and cycle this away, hit our land drop next turn, cast Gyruda. Only doing this right now because I know they have Angelic Intervention in their hands, so it's effectively never doing anything. It's just going to trade for that card. So I'm actually going to get my card's worth of value out of this right now. And then end the turn. And then once Gyruda comes down, they're going to have a tough time dealing with that with this deck, with the red-white. I could be a little risky and not cycle here, but I want to guarantee I get my 6/6 down, and because again, they're just going to have such a tough time dealing with it. Let's see what else we can find here. Thrashing, Frontliner, Rona, and Order the Mirror. Well, I think it's a pretty easy Rona. So I could trade the Dreg Recycler for their Angelic Intervention, which is what I'm going to offer here, because if they get rid of that, then that makes the cleansing better, so I figured they wouldn't block. Furnace Gremlin. Well, that gets rid of their combat trick here. And now I think the game's pretty much wrapped up. Wait, no it doesn't. We just get a 3/3. Forgot. It's only creature or battle, I think. Yeah. Alright, I'll play Rona here. Rona and Rona. Double Rona. And then transforming this should also just end it. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 power right now. They could trade everything for Gyruda, but then keep around something because it gets protection. I'm in no rush. Yeah, so if I attack with Gyruda, something stays around. They get rid of 2 of these things and their Angelic Intervention, and Gyruda dies. That's probably fine. They have to do it with everything here, so I don't think they're blocking. Then I'll just animate this. We got another removal spell. We can transform that. We got options. It's so much worse when you have a combat trick like this and the opponent knows that you have it, as proven by that game. Okay, we're on the draw, but we got a great hand here. We can either go Lookout or Revelation on 2. We'll see what they do first, and then make our decision. Historian. So the Lookout doesn't block. I mean, it blocks it fine, but I just want to make sure I can get their cards out of their hand before they have the chance to destroy us with them. Quende's not a huge problem. We have Final Flourish. Same with Mirror Shield Hoplite, so I guess that means we hit this. It's not the most mana efficient thing to do in the world, but as long as we have Final Flourish, Quende's not a huge problem. Oh, no, what a top deck. Now, this is tough because Quende is a huge problem if we let it hit us. And Historian can give it haste, which means we don't get Gyruda into hand. Yeah, they are. They're going after. We just have to find a way to stabilize here. So what if we play Expedition Lookout? They give it haste and it trades. Okay, what if we put Gyruda into hand? We take 6. Next turn we play Lookout in here, then they have a 3/4 flyer that we can cleansing at some point. Again, if we can land this thing, the game is probably over. So we need to have it in our hand at some point. I'm going to let them hit us for 6. I basically know what their turn is. So next turn we play Lookout, we kill Quende. And now do we play Agent or Lookout? I guess Agent can trade with some crazy 5-drop ground creature that they could play here. Now if they flip this, that's probably okay because we have Cleansing and then Gyruda. Give that haste and trade. Now we Cleansing this. We can do it this way, so we have a creature on the board as well. And then again, we'll be able to mill it, even if they put it on top, which they did. I just gotta hope they don't have like a 5-powered haster or something. That would not be good. Uh-oh, they're going for it. Okay, now we're at 4. Okay. Can we stabilize at 4? Give me something good. What's a lifelinker? Worse things have happened. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and gain my life now while I can. I know it just trades for their 1/1, but I'm fine with that. Just gain a couple of life, try to stabilize. I suppose I could have attacked with Gyruda as well there. I'm just worried about haste. But if they had haste, they'd... I mean... Phyrexian Awakening, yeah. Can Temporal Cleansing that right away. Ah, another life. Not too bad. Yeah, probably should have attacked with Gyruda last turn. I mean, they'd be at 2 right now. Ren's Resolve, Volcanic Spite doesn't go face. So they can get rid of Tetsuko and then die. So I think we got it here. Yeah, so if they get rid of Tetsuko and chump here, they take 5. Yeah, so they are dead. Wait, no, they're at 8. Why did I think they weren't at 8? Either way, they're not in a good spot here. Doesn't really matter. I think we're fine. As long as they don't have Sunfall. They have Sunfall, we're in a world of hurt. But they don't. Alright, cool. 6-1. Can we get a trophy with the Gyruda Companion deck? Alright, we go first. Raph has been awkward in our opening hands a couple of times, but again, we have the Cleansing Conversion combo here. So I'll keep. Okay. It's a turn 3 Wrath if we want it. Could also just be Gyruda in hand. That's also been pretty good for us. Rona. Okay. Phyrexian Awakening. Alright, they're doing the things here, that's for sure. Wrath plus Final Flourish on Rona if they choose to attack with it. They're not going to attack with Rona, that's dumb. Cleansing on their 4/4. I'm gonna have to find an answer to this thing at some point if it flips. But I could always like sacrifice Wrath to Final Flourish to kill it eventually. So I think again, just preserving my life total in anticipation of casting this card is usually, it's been good for us so far. So I guess we're doing the same thing here. Is this a Phyrexian? No, it is on the back. This also isn't. So neither of these have Vigilance. Oh. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, I think that means we have to get rid of it because this card is gonna kill us. So we have to 2-for-1 ourselves here, which feels bad, but could also just like Disturbing Conversion it. But again, if they're just left with nothing but a 1/1 here, I mean, wait. Oh. Could sacrifice an artifact or creature, which means I could have just done Traumatic Revelation, sacrificed the artifact. Well, it's too late now, so guess we're just gonna again try to get toward Gyruda and go from there. Oculus Well, that's fine, I think. That is awkward. Really wanted a land. Yeah, I was really hoping to get a land out of those 3 cards, but can't always be lucky, I suppose. Good God. See if they put it on top here. We have the Disturbing Conversion combo, as well as Gyruda. So, I mean, if we get a land, we can flip this, so we could even keep it. Seal from Existence, getting rid of Rona. That's not the end of the world. Good God. Well, I don't want them to draw it necessarily, so now we're going to mill 2 lands here. No, 1. Do I want to try to get their last card, or would I just rather play a creature? I don't know what this is, but if it's like a 5-drop or more, I'm going to not like that, so I guess there's really never any other chance than right now to do that. So we'll go ahead and do that. That's a good draw. Who needs lands? We'll just flip our incubator here. Incubate 4. Okay. Whenever it transforms, they can draw a card once per turn. Pretty good top deck. We are just waiting. We do have 6 now, though. Alright. Well, they're going to tap it, but that's fine. We have blocks. We're probably getting at least 1 more creature here. Right, Order the Mirror, Tidal Terror, Rona. Yeah, take a 5/6. I'll play the land, because I'm probably going to want to transform this here. Again, we're just trying to stabilize. We usually win the long game here, so... Alright, going hard. We're going to double block and see if they have a combat trick. If they do, then good for them. Nope, okay, that's fine. Another Cavalier is also fine. So we have the cleansing plus conversion combo here, so do we just want to get rid of their Marshal? I mean, I don't see them winning if we get rid of this thing. So let's actually do this. Use that to convoke. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Go to combat. I'll just ignore the battle, I think. Okay, they go to 10. We'll go ahead and mill their Marshal here. And now they just have a 1/1 and whatever they top deck. Alright, jeez. 7-1 with Companion Gyruda. I said burning my gems so you don't have to, but I think we learned something today. Like, I gave up on a lot of good cards here. Like, I gave up on a Halo Forager. I put it somewhere. Did I not take it? Yeah, there we go. So I gave up on a Halo Forager, and I mean, there was a couple of packs there where I was not taking some pretty good cards in favor of companioning this. And we went up clean 7-1 here. Like, that's insane. Yeah, here we are. Companion more. Companion more, because these cards are really, really good, and that was a sweet, sweet deck. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for tuning in and sticking around at the end of this video, and I will see you next time for your daily draft.